opening, warming up the muscles that support your spine. Transition from seated into a hands and knee position. You can place a blanket underneath your knees. We'll come into what's called the Puppy Dolphin. So bring your forearms down to the floor. Go ahead and interlace your fingers. Press the forearms firmly down. You might need to walk the knees back a bit. Press the shins firmly into the floor and reach the sit bones back behind you. So you want to lengthen the spine here. Draw your tailbone down just a little bit. You should feel this in your shoulders. Rolling the shoulders away from the ears. Staying in this pose if this is comfortable for you. Lengthening your spine, deepening your breath. If you want to go a little bit deeper into the pose, you can begin to transition into the dolphin pose. You do so by curling the toes under. You might want to walk your knees in a little bit. Curl your toes under. Press the forearms firmly into the floor, and then begin to lift your knees up off the floor. You can bend the knees or keep the legs straight. If you notice that the spine is rounded a lot, go ahead and bend your knees. Pressing the forearms firmly into the floor, lengthening your spine. Then you're welcome to open up the backs of the legs a little bit more by bending one knee and then the other. Feel the length in the back of the leg. This is great calf stretch if you're getting the Charlie horses. Lengthening your hamstrings. Staying here a couple more breaths. And then when you're ready, transition back into a child's pose. Knees wide, big toes together. You can keep the arms extended if that's comfortable for you, reaching the sit bones back. If you like, you can bend the arms and place the hands underneath the forehead. Resting here. Transitioning back up into hands and knees. We'll come into our cat stretches. Exhale, tuck and round. Follow the rhythm of your own breath. Lengthen the spine as you inhale. Rounding over your baby as you reach the spine up toward the sky. And as you inhale, lengthen. Exhale, tuck and round. Let this feel good, finding the depth of the movement that helps you release any gripping, any holding in the spine. Inhale, lengthens. Bringing your forearms down to the floor once again. And taking your right leg back behind you, so draw the tailbone down just a little bit. Release your head. Take the right leg back behind you, press back through the heel. So get that nice calf stretch. Now you're going to stay right here. If you have any strain in your back, any sciatica, I recommend keeping the foot on the floor. Otherwise, go ahead and lift and lower the leg. Now this is a slow movement. Strong internal rotation of that lifted leg. Flex through the foot a lot. Good, we're strengthening the muscles that support your spine, the muscles of the buttocks, pressing the foot into the floor and dropping the knee down. Same thing, second side. So extend the left leg back behind you, press back through the heel. Now again, you're gonna stay here. If you have any strain in your back, in the pelvis, in the pubic bone in front. Otherwise, if it feels good, go ahead and lift and lower that left leg. Flex the foot a lot, move slowly. Lifting and lowering slowly. Good. And from here, bring the knee back down. We'll just do a couple of pelvic tilts here. You might need to separate the knees a little bit more, make some room for your babe. And then we'll get a visual of the pelvic floor here. So you can tuck a little bit and then stick your booty out as you inhale. And then exhale, it's just a little scoop. Inhale, spread the sit bones. So it's a little movement here. The upper back is still. We're moving the lumbar spine and the pelvis. So again, you can get a visual on the muscles of your pelvic floor spreading as you stick your booty out. And as you tuck the tailbone, sit bones come toward one another. Just like that. And holding the pelvis still, knees go a little bit wider, press your hips back, come into child's pose.